Hi, I'm Tabitha Millsaps. I'm a social work major. I'm a senior here in the undergraduate program. And with that post last week, I just want to let you know my reaction is that I was very angered that someone could have the audacity to publicly post something like that without even fear of any consequences. And I think that ultimately is what brings us here to this forum, is that people need to know that there are consequences for the thing they say, and they have to recognize that saying something like that should have consequences. And in regards to this teaching, I think it's something that should be required. I feel like having someone to recognize the privilege that they have. I mean, you have to feel pretty privileged to say something like that without regards to the consequence. So I think that acknowledging that and publicly promoting like change for something like that is great.
Hello, my name is Meg Wishard, and I'm a graduate student with the social work department at Shippensburg University. The post that was made by one of Shippensburg's students last week caused a lot of emotion within me and the department as a whole, which is why we had this event today. Mostly I just felt very sad and angry to think that an educated person, a classmate, would have made a remark like this. And I personally just feel sorrow and some shame because people are still behaving this way. So I decided to attend the conference today voluntarily, just to show support for the African American community here on campus and solidarity and the fact that I want to be an agent of change, and I think that it's going to take the voice of social workers to make a stance on college campuses, to show the way for everyone, just to make the world a more fair, equal, better place.
And what did you learn so far today?
Today I learned that Black lives really do matter. It seems to me that high school history classes have really left out a lot of valuable information on persecutions that have happened in our history that we just weren't aware of, or I wasn't aware of. For instance, in high school they brush over Tuskegee. We don't really learn the extent to which the suffering occurred. And that's kind of like ignited a spark in me, and it's taught me that there is a reason why this campaign is called Black Lives Matter, and I think that the community deserves to keep that title.
I'm Deborah Jacobs. I'm the chair of Social Work and Gerontology Department at Shippensburg University. Today we're having a student teach-in for the social work students about racial injustice. We're spending our entire class period throughout the day helping our students to come to terms with some of the issues that have been happening not only across the country but on our own campus. We've dedicated 4 different class sessions to looking at different aspects of racial injustice in this country and on this campus. One of them looked at historical perspective so that our students could understand that the things that are going on now are not just from 2016 or 15 or 14, but really started centuries ago and have included racial injustice activities and actions for years and years. We've also looked at microaggressions and how the small things that people of the dominant culture do can really have negative impacts on people of color. We'll be looking this afternoon at action steps. What can we do? Because for some of our students it seems very overwhelming that the kinds of things that are happening in society today are the same negative kinds of things that have happened for generations. However, we think as social workers that the fight continues against social injustice, and we do that through the education of the younger generation, helping them to see where we've been, where we are now, why things are the way they are, and what we can do to make change, because we believe that social change is possible and that racial injustice has to end.